Welcome back, everyone. I am the MoeChicken, and we are back with more Castlevania, specifically the one on the N64. In the last episode, we began the journey of this man, Reinhard Schneider, a retconned individual who, at the moment, believes he's using the vampire killer, but is ostensibly just using a random piece of leather he found in his closet. He has come to Dracula's island this time. It's apparently an island this time. I want this cross. Thank you very much. What is this? Reading this says roast chicken. That's not helpful. What does this say? Graved on the plate, a maiden sings a dirge. Yes, he has come to Dracula's island to do something. We are here to do things. And we can't go this way, so let's keep looking around. Now, in the last episode, I began to speak a little bit on the two protagonists of this game, and now I will speak more on the two protagonists of this game. This individual, Mr. Reinhard Schneider, nothing in here? Nothing in there. Okay. Is our, he's our main character this time, and he claims to have the vampire killer, the famous whip of the Belmont family. Doggone it! But in much the same way that I think they retconned Sonia Belmont's journey in Castlevania Legends because they thought Leon's was just so much cooler. I think they basically just sort of retconned Reinhard Schneider out because they wanted to keep it in the family. There's like, he's not a Belmont. He's not a... I mean, people's names don't change over the years. You know, families' names don't change over the years. They're only ever going to be called the Belmonts. They only have sons. This is the root. So clearly he's not a Belmont. This man's dead. He's dead. Could it be someone from the village? Probably. What about you? Dead. Could it be someone from the village? This man's polyagonal and a frog. And I will save now. They all tried to eat the white jewel and it killed them. Don't eat the white jewel. Don't pick up glowing gems you find on the ground and put them in your mouth. They will not help you. Instead, put them in your inventory, and then they will help you. So that's Reinhardt. He's just sort of here because Dracula, I guess. You know, the weird opening crawl was like, yeah, the Dracula's waking up, so now Reinhard Schneider must go and use the vampire killer to do things. Now, the other person, though, the other individual who you could potentially play as, and you probably should play as because she's much more effective at the whole vampire killing thing. Her canon name is Carrie Fernandez. However, apparently, she went through a great many revisions during production of this game. And what's interesting is that her name... what about you? Hello, sir. I guess I can't look at him. Okay, he's just set dressing. Got it. Are we gonna have bats again? Nope, we're gonna have skeletons this time. Skeleton. Ooh, roast beef. Yes, please. This. Activate this. Mechanism, open the grating. Operate the mechanism. Yes. Do you want to progress in the game? Y in. Y. Up there goes the bridge. Bridge is falling. That's unfortunate. Yes. So her original name, as I understand it, was Carrie Belnades. Now, if you know the name Belnades, you may... Well, if you don't know the name Belnades, I guess I should say, if you know the name Belnades, you probably know what I'm getting at. If you don't know the name Belnades, that is... Or Belnades, as it is... I died! Fudge. The water's poisoned. It's so poisoned, if you touch it, you instantly freaking die. It doesn't matter. If you get even a drop of that stuff in your mouth, you are gone, brother. Oh, I want that. Yes, please. Yes, the Belnades or the Belnades clan. It was pronounced Belnades in the Netflix show, and I actually kind of like it more than Belnades, so I use that. But it's the same character. The most famous Belnades was Sifa Belnades, who fought alongside the great vampire hunter Trevor Belmont in... When did that game take place? The 1400s, I think, something like that. I think it was in the 1400s. And until Leon Belmont came along, he was the first Belmont, basically. He was the man who began the tradition of killing Dracula. Yeah, these skeletons are not going to stop, apparently. Yep. Go! I did it. So she's got quite a pedigree on her. And so for this game, it seems like they originally wanted to use a famous name, which makes me wonder if I haven't heard anything to this respect, but it makes me wonder if maybe they originally intended for Reinhardt here to be a Belmont himself. And then just for whatever reason, they're like, nah, he's a Schneider now. We're going to make him a Schneider. Oh, I can't change the camera here. Can I check this body now? Hello. Dead body. Has it drowned? No! It must be the poison water from the river! Of course. What else could it be? Huh? Okay, good. Very easy to die there. Climb, yes. So I don't know about that, but I do know about Carrie being a Belnatis. And so then they changed her name to Carrie Eastfield, which sounds great, actually. I think that's a very lovely name, Carrie Eastfield. And then I guess they thought about going back to the Belnades thing, but they're like, nah, never mind. And so she became Fernandez, which is a name that has no bearing on anything in the Castlevania mythos, so... I mean, I guess you could make the same argument that, you know, family names change over time, and, like, maybe the Belnades became the Fernandez. It's kind of similar. Yep, go ahead. Punch this jewel, save it at this point. Good times. But yeah, those are our two characters. And what's also interesting about Carrie, I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler for her playthrough. There is a fight where she is forced to fight a vampirized vampire slayer from her family. And they describe her as the Fernandez warrior. But it seems more likely that she was probably supposed to be a vampirized Sifa, or maybe a vampirized just another member of the Belnades, or the Belnades family, which would have, again, made a lot more... There's nothing in here. Made a lot more sense. But no. Whatever reason, KCCE decided not to do that, and they're just sort of like, nah, it's fine. We'll just make completely new characters that have no bearing or backstory, and it'll be fine. Everyone will love it. And everyone did. Everyone loved this game. It was a massive hit, and that's the reason why every Castlevania game that was successful that came afterward was in 3D. And now you know. Now you know the rest of the story. There's, oh, a coffin, but no body. That's right. You have those amazing powers of perception, Mr. Schneider. That's why you got so many other game deals after this. Oh, be it harsh. I mean, I actually don't have that much experience with this game, so this is kind of a fun little series for me because I'm just not familiar with it. Like, my familiarity, and I think I mentioned this in the last episode, my familiarity comes entirely from that one playthrough, that one phenomenal playthrough by Mr. Evil Tim, aka Cruelest Chris, many years ago. And actually, sort of a funny thing about it, because I primarily... do I have to find another mechanism? Oh my gosh, I gotta find another one? I thought there were only two of these. Oh man. A funny thing about... oh, get out of here, exploding skeleton. What's this dude just doing? Hey. Hey, what are you doing over there? He's just hanging out. Oh my goodness. Now, I want to say that you can actually just walk out there. Herp. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, special one. Okay. I think you have to jump, though. Herp. Okay, yeah. I don't really know. I don't really know, but I don't really want to die stupidly, so... there are so many other ways for me to die stupidly. Bats! 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 So many bats! I want that. I want that. No, I didn't want that. I want a power-up. Ah, I have holy water now. There's a dead man. Look at him. Hello, dead man. Dead. Could it be someone from the village? That's all you're going to say unless they're by water. Hello, what do you say? I didn't mean to do that. What do you say? Root. Okay. Actually, that's pretty good. I have been led to believe, again, by that playthrough, that... Oh, gosh, it's a werewolf. It's a werewolf. Oh, no. Oh, no. So, interesting thing about this guy, this fellow sort of shows up in the sequel. This is a werewolf, and as you can see, he's doing all manner of dodging around and jumping and attacking and so forth and so on, as he does in other Castlevania games. We have seen him. He's usually blue in other games. Ow, stop. And there is a special character added for the next game. Oh, hello, madam. How are you? Roast chicken. Okay. This is not a statue. This is a roast chicken dispensary. I thought you could read it. The plate is badly broken and the letters are unreadable. Scrawled on top, the lady who blesses and restores. The roast chicken. Delicious. Actually, I kind of need to eat that, so I'm going to eat that right now. What was I saying? Something. I was saying a thing. I forgot what it was. Oh, yes. Werewolf. That werewolf is, I believe, a prototype to the character added for the special edition, Cornell, who is also a werewolf. And an interesting thing about Cornell, as compared to this character, is, as you could see, that character was very highly mobile and was running about all over the place and doing all sorts of manner of kicks and dodges and so forth and so on. There is a possibility that Cornell was supposed to be that way too, but instead they decided to make him, like, they made his, like, basic attack a ranged attack. So he just kind of, like, shoots out a little beam when he swings his claw, as though he were Inuyasha or some such. So, there is that. Hello, death! Is this the right way? I would kind of wish I had a map. I don't think I have a map right now. I don't have a map. I do, however, have the holiest of waters! Oh, well. It's so holy, it can't be bothered to hurt people. Oh, the righteousness. Oh, the glory. Ah. Oh, did you see me duck that bone by accident? Oh, yeah. Get that holy water. Oh, yeah. Alright, we are still looking for another switch. We need more switches. Gotta flip all the switches. Bunch of impaled people. Hello. What about... I want to look at the impaled people, though. I mean, look at this. Oh, look at this. Can I look at this? Everyone's face is in agony and pain. How that applies to an impaled skeleton, I don't know, but I guess he understands better than I do. Also, for people out there who have maybe seen the Evil Tim playthrough, I will probably be quoting it a lot. Because I can't help myself. It's just, when I see this game, that's what I think of. And so there you go. That just there was a quote from the Evil Tim game. Evil Tim 1. So there you go. Operate the mechanism. Yay, I did it. What trap do I have to deal with this time? No trap? Oh, that's nice. Herp! Climb! Climb! Time to climb. And it's a very necessary trait if you are going to be an adventurer. You've got to be able to pull yourself up onto ledges. And it's not as easy as it appears to be in video games. It looks so easy to just do this in video games, like it's just nothing. Pulling yourself up onto ledges when you're hanging by your hands. Looks so easy. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Not that hard either, but it's also not that easy. It's easier if you have a wall to scrabble against. If you don't have a wall to scrabble against, it's a little harder. Also, it's daytime again? Seriously? So, this game does have a day-night cycle, as you have noticed. But I did not realize it was quite that fast. It's really... time is really flying by. A bit unfortunate for me, because the good or bad endings are entirely dependent on how many days you spend. So I may very well be on the way to a bad ending, which is unfortunate. But here's the save point. We are up against time, and so this will be it for this particular episode. So I hope you will come back. This is still closed. Wait, what? Okay. Never mind. Hang on. I will go back and do the thing, because apparently I missed something. So let's go back. Let's go back. And then we will end. Then we will end. I was not really hoping to spend 3 episodes in the Forest of Silence, but I am new to this game, so that is the way it goes, I suppose. Yep. Okay, and yep. Alright. Yeah, I was going to say, a funny thing about the, seeing this game in real life, like actually playing it, as compared to that playthrough. That playthrough was recorded in, like, 2012 or something. It's very old. It's very, very old. And, so the video quality is kind of terrible. It was recorded on, like, you know, one of those really old, what do you call them? Not Handycam, but an old video recording software. And so, when I'm looking at this game, I'm like, oh, this game looks pretty good. Like, I'm just so used to it looking terrible. And it's like, oh, I can see polygons. It's not blurry. Neat. Okay, cool. This isn't so bad. It's just sort of funny. Herp. Oh goodness, I almost just barely made that. Herp. So an interesting thing about the way that you pull yourself up in this game, you will grab ledges if you hold down the A button when you jump. So if you're ever making a jump that you're a little uncertain about, just hold that A button down, and maybe you'll make it. Anyway, okay, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm the MoeChicken. This is Castlevania 64. I guess I should call it that. Castlevania 64, even though it's not technically the name. I am the MoeChicken. I said that already. Thanks for stopping by.